So this is it. This is the place. Hi, my name's Adam. My wife, my son, and I moved from Melbourne, Australia to rural Japan to buy this abandoned house and renovate it in 2026. That's the short version. The long version starts about 3 years ago, probably more, if I'm honest, when we decided that the life we'd been living for 25 years just wasn't working anymore. So we stopped. We sold the house, packed everything up, and we came here. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that part of the story, but I did want you to know it exists because I've watched a lot of these videos myself. Japan renovation, Akiya dreams, all of it. And the thing that always got to me was that everyone seemed to just start already in Japan, already at the property. I always wondered, how did they actually get there? What did it really take? So before we get into the renovation, and there is a lot of renovation, I've put together a video that covers exactly that, how we got to this point. It's there if you want it. If you want to just watch us fix this place up, that's fine. That starts right after this. Either way, welcome to Izakaya Dreaming. Let's get into it. Welcome to the first of the Izakaya Dreaming video series. So this is going to be a bit of a video diary starting today, April 25th, 2023. No particular reason for Anzac Day, but I suppose it's kind of cool that it is. But I'm in Melbourne right now. So bit of background, my name's Adam. I've been in the corporate world for about 25 years, something like that. And I've recently decided that I've had enough. So what we're going to do over the next couple of years is the next year or so, we're preparing. But basically 2026 is going to be the opening date of our Izakaya slash English school in Japan. So we're looking at the Hyogo prefecture maybe at this point. But essentially what we're going to do is we're going to buy what they call an Akiya, which is an abandoned property in Japan, in rural Japan. And we're going to renovate it, we're going to fix it up. We're going to put in an izakaya, put in a ryokan, which is like a bed and breakfast type of a thing. And we have a little bit of a English school that we're running. At the moment, we're building it online, and it's all via Zoom, but we want to turn it into a physical school maybe in Japan. So that's going to be, we're looking at 2026 to do that. So the next year or two is really just preparing for that. So I've got lots to learn, and I'm going to be documenting, what I learn and doing some videos on that. And then there'll be some trips to Japan and try and find a property that we want to buy. We've been going there every year for the last 15 years. My Japanese isn't great, but that's going to be part of this video series over the next couple of years as well, is my journey learning Japanese and getting it good enough so that when we do go over there I can at least speak to the guy at the local hardware store and ask where the screws are. And yeah, it's that bad at the moment. It's pretty embarrassing, but whatever. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So it's gonna start off pretty slow. So if you're looking at this video for the first time and it's 2023 still around April, well, sorry, you're probably not going to see that much come out in the next couple of months. But I'm just going to document everything, all the learning, I'm going to document the Japanese journey. I'm going to document the research around the Akiya, sorry. I'm going to document absolutely everything in the preparation, and then when we get there, I'm going to document the renovation of the Akiya itself, and the whole thing. So the aim is sometime in 2026 I'll be doing a video looking back on this video and celebrating the opening of either the izakaya, the ryokan, or the English school on that property. So yeah, that's it. That's what we're doing. It's cool. We're all in on this. yeah, wish me luck, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks, guys. Cheers. Welcome to video number 2 of Izakaya Dreaming. We are almost ready to go. So the last time I did a video, the only time I did a video was about 2 years ago. So we've spent the last 2 years, what have I been doing? Well, mainly I've been building a business, a remote business, just, so I've got some income. It's fully online, and yeah, we've got enough income coming in through the business that we're confident that we can do this now. So we're about to sell this wonderful house here. I'm gonna miss it, but not really. I'm pretty excited to go. So my wife and my son are heading over on Sunday. It is, what is it today? I think it's the 16th of January 2026. So they're off in a couple of days. We bought an Akiya. We paid about 40,000 Australian dollars for it, which is maybe a tad too much, but at the end of the day, it's 40,000 Australian dollars to be mortgage free. So I'm pretty happy with that. So I just finished with the real estate agent today. This house will be on the market next week. Hopefully we'll sell it in the next little while. So it hasn't quite gone to plan. We were planning on getting the house sold a couple of months ago, and then we could all go over at the same time. For reasons I won't go into in this video, we didn't get there. So, but that's cool. My son's got to go into school. I believe the contract settles on Monday next week. Oh no, Tuesday next week. So we'll get the keys to the house Tuesday next week. We've got 2 cars, which is cool. So we're all ready to go with that. All I got to do is sell the house, which should take 2 to 3 months, and then we're good to go. So yeah, in the next video, I suppose I'll update you as to how the house is going, how the sale is going, and where we're at. And I'm really looking forward to doing the old day I leave for Japan video. That'll be cool. So stay tuned. Yeah. Our bags are packed. Actually, mine aren't packed. My son's bags are packed, and my wife's bags are packed, and I've still got to sell the house, but we are ready to sell. So house goes on the market in about a week from now, so that's going to be pretty cool. So yeah, it's looking all clean, and we've got a few things to get out, obviously, but yeah, we're pretty much done. I've got to get the carpets steam cleaned and all that sort of stuff, but yeah, we're almost on the verge of getting everything done. I'm gonna miss this theatre room. Boy, oh boy, have I spent some good hours in in this place. I'll tell you what, the old PlayStation and the projector has done me well. But yeah, on the market she goes, nice and clean, ready to go. A little bit of washing to do. Japan's not gonna know what hit it when these 2 animals land on its shores, I tell you what. Particularly this one. Yeah, don't you look at me with those soppy eyes. He likes to bark. His name is Zen. Yeah, we got his name wrong, but we didn't know. But yep, all good. There's my suitcase, and there's all the stuff I gotta somehow get in there. So a week from now we hit the market, and then hopefully 2 months, we're out. We shall see. Catch you in the next one. Welcome to Izakaya Dreaming video number 3. So it is January the 18th, 2026, and I've just dropped my wife and my son off at the airport. They've headed off to Japan, which sucks. But at the end of the day, they're over there. That end of everything is getting sorted, which is great. But I have to sort this end. And this is a mongrel end, let me tell you. So I'm going to tell you the story of what's happened. Basically, a year ago, when we decided, okay, we're ready to go, we're selling the house. I noticed a few cracks in the walls, and long story short, turned out that the minor issue that I thought it might be turned into a major issue, foundational issues with the house. So we've gone through an insurance process, which has paid out, and they've accepted the claim, which is great. But the most important thing is that by accepting the claim, they've kind of designated the house to be coverable event, which ultimately is better for the resale value of the house. Not by much, but anything will do at the moment. But essentially what it means is that, yeah, the whole thing means that we're going to cop a hell of a loss on the house, and it's going to be much harder to sell. So the situation now is that my wife and my son are over there, and I have absolutely no idea when I'm going to get over there, and that sucks. So we'll hopefully sell it within the next, potentially 2 months, which again sucks, but we'll see. Anyway, I'll be selling the house, hopefully as is. Obviously, we've disclosed everything, which makes it harder to sell, but I can't sell somebody a house that they're going to regret for full market price. So, we'll cop a huge loss on it, but at the end of the day, at least I'll walk away knowing that the buyer knows absolutely everything, and they've measured the risk, and they've moved forward with it. So anyway, I'll let you know how the sale of the house goes in the next couple of videos, I guess. Cheers. Alright, the day has come. We are on the market, and we have our first inspection of the home today. So we're going to see how we go. It's looking pretty good. I think it's ready to sell. Whoop. I think it's looking alright. Happy enough. So we shall see. This is funding for the Akiya dream. Yeah, we'll just see. Got some music going. Oh, lights on. Got a bit of a fireplace going there. Another fireplace going outside. Hopefully gives it a nice sort of feel. Got another fireplace going in here. So yeah, it's I don't know, we're ready to go. I'll let you know how we go. Welcome back to Izakaya Dreaming. It is the 6th of February, I think. Yeah, 6th of February. Despite this thing behind me here, that's the date that my wife and kid left. I haven't left it that way for any symbolic reason. I'm just lazy. So, my wife changed it all the time. I'm hopeless. I haven't changed it since. Anyway, yeah, so it is the 6th of February, and the house has been on the market since the 26th. Yeah, it's not going very well. I don't know. I mean, it's only early, but I don't think it's going to go well. My problem is that because we've had the foundational damage on our house, it means that there's a lot of kind of, I suppose, unknowns
for anyone who's looking to purchase the house. So it almost rules out like the retail market, people that are just looking for a house. So I'm kind of left with either, cash buyers who are looking to do a flip, or maybe someone who's got commercial finance, like a developer or something like that, or at a stretch, maybe someone who's just looking for an investment property. But either way, like 80% of the market is just gone for this house, which is really annoying because it means that I've got to work much harder for a sale that's going to be much less than it would have been. But whatever, I just got to get out. Now, the problem I've got, and this is an interesting thought because it's kind of shown me how much the banks kind of control the property prices in a way. But basically, the deal that we've got here is, the repairs that need to happen to fix this house and to return it to its previous state are actually not that much. I mean, no, they are a bit, but they're not that hard. So they are kind of expensive, but it's a 3-day fix. So it's very easy to fix, just a bit expensive. But the problem is that because of the fact that it's like foundational damage to the house, it means that most retail lenders are not going to see any value in the house at all. At the end of the day, that's what it means. So they're kind of, for somebody to get a mortgage on this house, it means that they're kind of going to get a mortgage on the land only, because the bank will say, well, the house is kind of broken. We're not going to lend against that. So they can only really buy the land, which means the rest of it kind of has to come out of their own pocket. And that's where it really cuts down the market. So yeah, I'm almost forced into, for the sake of a repair bill that is about 10% of the value of this property undamaged, I'm going to basically lose about 30%. And the main reason is because most people won't be able to get the finance to buy the house, which means that the people that are left have lots of leverage over me, and I'm kind of sitting there taking what I can get, which is annoying. But yeah, I kind of have a feel that that's the way this is going to go, unfortunately. And funnily enough, the number that I've come to is very similar to the number that I kind of said was my walkaway number like months ago. So I just wanted to get out of this situation. So funnily enough, it's almost bang on that number. So there you go. Anyway, we've got some house inspections coming up. We'll just see what happens. And yeah, I guess I'll let you know in a couple of days' time.
Welcome to Izakaya Dreaming video number, I don't know, 3, 4, something like that. So the house has been on the market since the 26th. It's the 11th. So 26th of January, it's the 11th of February now. Yeah, it's not really going well. And I'm not surprised, because it's got foundational damage and interest rates have just risen in Australia and all that sort of stuff, or they're about to rise. I'm not too sure. Either way, by the time we sell the house, they will have. So, yeah, it's not a great market at the moment for selling a house, and our house is damaged. So, yay! But, we'll just have to see. I think it has changed our plans a lot for Japan. So, the original idea was renovate something and then move straight into like a business type of a approach to it, and try and convert it into a revenue generating entity, because of the financial loss that we're kind of suffering around all of this. Yeah, we're changing the goal a little bit, and the goal is to get ourselves set up in Japan, get the house sorted, get ourselves in there, and think of it more as a family home than what we originally had intended for it, which is kind of going to start us off on a different story, really, which is cool. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to get the money that I wanted for this house, but I'll get the money that I need, and that's really ultimately the most important part. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's going to be a much lower price than I would have hoped, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, you got to roll with the punches. The main thing right now is really just getting it sold so I can get over to Japan, because I'm kind of stuck here until that happens. So, I've got a walk away price that I can live with, and if I get above that price and it's pretty realistic, then we're at least going to be able to have some options to restart with Japan. So anyway, we'll see. Sounds all dreary, but it's actually, it's a good thing, because at the end of the day, the whole, this whole last couple of years has been, about kind of challenging the status quo. You go out, you work, 60 hours a week for somebody, and you get to pay. You get paid once a month. It was kind of, it was all about challenging that. So I suppose it's kind of only fitting that financial challenges have come out of left field to, challenge us. But we'll see how we go. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully I'll have some good news. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, well, today is the day. It is Saturday, 21st of February 2026. It's quite a nice day outside. Yeah, so today's the day of the auction, so yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. I'm not confident. We've basically got nobody registered for the auction, so I don't know what that means. It potentially means that nobody turns up for the auction and I don't sell the house. And if that happens, then it means that I've basically got to go through the whole process of remarketing and just going through the whole process again. And that means that it just lengthens the time until I can get to Japan, which is a mongrel of a thing. I wasn't expecting this to be an easy sale, but you kind of hope. Anyway, it hasn't turned out that way, but the auction's today, so we'll see how we go. Right now, I'm just hoping that somebody turns up today that just happens to want to buy the house. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen, but we'll have to just wait. Anyway, wish me luck, and I'll let you know how it turns out. Welcome back to Izakaya Dreaming. Update number, I don't know, 4, 3, 4, whatever, 5, I don't know. Who cares? Yesterday, sold a house. So, house is gone. Thank God. We've done it. We're out of the house, which is really good. So, the next step now is to, just get everything out and then get on a plane, get over to Japan. And in the meantime, I'm going to buy some decent video equipment so that I can start doing some decent videos instead of these dodgy mobile phone videos. So hopefully the next one will look a hell of a lot better, but it's kind of in keeping with the theme, right? So anyway, we're done. House is gone. We're on the way. So see you in the next one. Cheers. Alright, 26th of February. I've just gone to DFO and got
a new suitcase. The last time I was here buying suitcases was for my wife and my son, which wasn't much fun. Today I'm getting my suitcases, so that's good. So we are moving. Yeah, happy with that. See you on the next one. Finally, my bags are packed. Oh, it has been a big, long, difficult job. But in a couple of days, I throw these bags in my car and I drive on up to Sydney for 2 weeks to say goodbye to friends and family. And then I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Oh my gosh, what a relief. Welcome to Izakaya Dreaming. It is Friday the 6th of March 2026. This is my new apartment. I'm living in the garage at the house at the moment. But we're done, we're ready to go. So on Wednesday morning I will be handing the keys in to the real estate agent. And then I'm off to Sydney for about 2.5 weeks, something like that. And then off to Japan. So dogs are in Japan now, which is good. So my wife did a video call with me the other day, and I got yesterday, and got to see the dogs. They're settling in really well, which is good. And yeah, we're getting close. We are getting close. One of these days I'll do a in-depth video on what the last 12 months has been like, but I don't want to deal with that right now. But maybe it doesn't matter anymore anyway, because it's all over. What's the point of looking to the past, right? Yeah. That's where we're at. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Alright, kind of a weird day. Really weird day. But yeah, I'm walking out of the house right now. Never be in this house again, which is really weird. Let's turn the lights off. Get out. Now this is going to be weird. So I've left the keys inside. The only access I have now to the house is through the garage. So I now have to press the garage door close button and run. And once I do that, I'll be locked out of the house and I'll never be able to get back in again. This is the moment of commitment. Here we go. Let's turn the lights off and go. And there it is. I have now lost complete access to the house. I'm out. See ya. I'm literally sitting in the car about to pull out of this driveway for the last time. Let's get out of here. We're out. Goodbye, Munda. Goodbye, house. Far out. That's crazy. You live somewhere for... We've been here for... years, and you just take it for granted. You know, it's like, this is where we are. This is where we live. I'm always going to be here. And then one day, you just pack your car and leave. It's a real trip. It's a real trip. But I'm looking forward to it. So we look to the future now, right? The future is Japan. I'm in Sydney for a couple of weeks. Visit the family and some friends and just say a bit of a farewell. And then on the 25th, off to Japan. I might have to come back depending on the visa, because I'm applying for a spousal visa once I get over there.
If I'm lucky, I'll be able to stay there through the whole visa process. But if not, I might have to pop back to Australia for a month or so. But that's alright. Yeah, I'm out of here. See you on the next one.